Just everything. Like the team, my teammates are super cool. The DBs, those my dogs. Everybody is cool. We got a funny DB room, and the coaches are great. Coach Shepard is great. Coach Shea is great. Everybody's great. Coach Campbell is great. And even like the nutritionist, everything is just top of the line here. So I'm grateful to be here. And then as far as the city of Detroit, like it's love. It's been love. Like restaurants I be eating at, people be showing love, and it's the same. I give the same energy back.
You spoke highly about this DB room before you even got here. Now that you actually go in practice field with them, in a room of meetings with them, what is your assessment of them now?
What I thought it was, it's the reason why, you know, Kirby and Brian Branch, I mean, you could arguably say that they're the 1A safeties. Like, you could argue that they are both the best safeties in the NFL right now. And, like, when you see them work day in and day out, it makes sense. And, like, even working with a Meek, like, you can see why he's the best nickel or one of the best nickels, just with the way he communicates, the way he approaches every day, and the way he works. And TA right now, same thing. Like, you know, he hit me up a couple days ago when I was practicing and was basically watching my film for me and telling me, you know, what I need to work on. And he was correct, too, with what he emphasized I need to work on. So the next day I went and worked on that. So we got a good group, bro. And Ennis has been balling his ass off. He had a great day today. So, like, our whole DB room is full of dogs.
What do you think you bring that's different, if anything, to this team?
I think I bring veteran leadership to the DB room, especially with what we play. I think that I could just help guys with, you know, reading quick game, reading 5-step, understanding what, you know, offenses are trying to attack in our defense, and just leadership as far as, you know, how I take care of my body, you know, what it is to be a pro on a day-to-day basis. I think things like that, but I'm also still learning because I'm in a new environment, so I'm still growing just from the playbook and what the coaches expect out of me as well.
From outside, I assume you saw the Lions last season down the stretch, and they were maybe going to win the Super Bowl, but they did get a lot of injuries on defense. How did you view that from the outside, and how quickly do you think this defense can be put back together?
Yeah, well, like, you know, when Hutch was, like, when we were watching him last year, because, you know, films kind of, you know, come across each other, when Hutch was playing, like, I thought they were going to win the Super Bowl. And even when he got hurt and they still were playing well, I thought they were going to win the Super Bowl. And me and a couple guys that were over at the Jets when we were, you know, kind of guessing who was going to win the Super Bowl. But, you know, injuries and stuff happen. But, you know, it's a next man up business because, you know, guys are going to get hurt and you got to, you know, replicate it. But it does make it extremely tough when, you know, a lot of guys get injured.
And it seems like you have tons of depth in your room, and maybe all across the defense, and maybe that would prevent that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, all you can do is take care of your body, you know, and pray to God. But, you know, injuries is going to happen as part of the game. That's why everybody got to be ready.
Did you tell Hutch that?
No, I ain't tell Hutch that. But Hutch is super cool, though. We talked a little bit.
It's early, but what are your impressions of Coach Shepard's defense against golf?
I like it a lot. Shep is definitely a guy that holds everybody accountable. That's what I really like. It doesn't matter if you played in the league for 10 years or you're a rookie. Everybody's held to the same standard, and I like that. And he knows the defense really well. And he's pretty much, you know, we have a lot of things that we're doing, but he pretty much dumbs it down for us so we could just play, which I like that as well.
You bring energy and communication. It seems like he's a big communication guy. You're talking about Shepard.
Yeah, Shep, he brings energy too. He's a leader. Like, some guys just have that dominant alpha personality, and he definitely has that. So, you know, you respect that as well as he played, as well as, you know, he respects everybody. And you got to come here and work. And I feel like if you do that, everything's going to be good.
You joined a room with is that you played in a team that had a really good defense, not as good of an offense. You come here with maybe the best offense in the league. You're looking forward to that balance for you?
Yeah, it's a new year, so, you know, we got to earn it. But, yeah, that offense, they were rolling last year. So hopefully this year, you know, it's pretty much the same gel of guys, new OC, and they're doing really cool things. But, yeah, they're really talented on offense. So, yeah, once they get rolling, it's complementary. Play complementary football. It's going to help the defense. Defense going to help the offense. Special teams going to help both. And we're going to win.
You joined a room with some young defensive backs. How do you like how they're coming along so far from your perspective?
I like it a lot. They're doing really well. Like I said, Ennis has been out here, and he's been playing really well. So it's great to see him putting it together. This is our third practice, but he's been playing really well. And everybody else is playing well, too. We got a great room.
Do you feel a need to teach or lead, or let them do their own thing?
I'm more of a kind of show what I do, and if you pick off it, if you got questions, I got you. But I'm not, I'm new here, so I'm not gonna just come here and just tell people, what works. It's like if someone comes to me or asks me a question, and vice versa, I ask them questions because I'm new here, so they really know more than me as far as the playbook and experience. So I'm really asking them more questions than they're asking me right now.
What's the difficulty like last year playing on a team that didn't have a great record but had a good defense, but you still had to keep going out there? How difficult was that?
It's difficult, but at the end of the day, we get paid to play football, and you make a commitment to your team to play and to play to your best of your abilities. But it is tough, when you get to September, October, November,
Right.
and you kind of already out the playoffs. That is tough because I feel like the energy is different when you're playing for something. But at the end of the day, you got to go out there and put stuff on tape, put great stuff on tape because that's your resume.
Is the energy difference immediately notable here?
Yeah, for sure.
To piggyback off of that, how was your last stop prepared you for coming to a team that has a Super Bowl window?
Gratitude, just gratitude. Just being here, I've just felt a lot of gratitude. Like I needed to go through what I went through in New York, and I'm grateful that I went through it. I played with a lot of great guys, was coached by great coaches, and yeah, like I'm definitely grateful for the time I was there. I definitely got better, especially as far as pressing, because we played a lot of men in New York compared to when I was in Seattle. So I definitely added more to my toolbox when I was in New York. So I'm grateful for that.
How enticing is it to play, I guess, in front of a pair of all-pro caliber safeties like the ones we have here?
It's fun. It's fun because you got to understand, like, football is all about spacing. And when you got safeties, the safeties we got, they roam. Like, they covering ground. So that you could play a little different when you go out in receivers. So I'm excited about that.
What's been your impression of Hutch so far, just as a teammate and being around him?
Very deliberate, very intentional with what he does. Just little stuff as far as how he lifts in the weight room, how he warms up, what he eats. He's very intentional.
How much
Did you and Aaron Glenn pass each other in the airport on the way to New York and the way out?
Yeah, I actually spoke with AG during free agency, and we had a great conversation, and he seems like a great guy and someone who would be fun to play for.
How much this sauce get you ready
You guys
for
go
the
forward, please.
transition to Detroit?
We talked on the phone just a little bit when I first signed. Yeah, it was just like it was a brief conversation, but he just told me pretty much to enjoy it, like it's gonna be fun, like he was happy for me, and that was pretty much it.
You gonna get the Brady Brew title if you guys win Super Bowl?
Possibly, for sure.
No final decision yet?
No final decision, man. I'm trying to. I already got a lot of tats, so I told myself I'm getting no more tattoos, but I was just randomly thinking about it. I said, man, I thought about it, so I just tweeted it. That's how that came about.
Kelvin Shepard,
You guys last one, please.
what is the main thing he emphasizes to defensive backs or to the defense in general?
Get the ball. I mean, you get the ball, you win. Be a great tackling team. Really the fundamentals.
Right.
But football is simple. Like, it's nothing to complicate. So just get the ball, tackle, execute what's in front of you, and really dominate the person in front of you.